Akim Shalom, Shalom. Before I start this video, I'd like to give all praise, all honors, and all glories unto the Most High. Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahushai, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahushai, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahushai, Barakata Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. Alright, I also like to give double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us this truth and rule well. And I'd also like to give a sincere salutations out there unto you, Akim, and unto you, Dakim, that are out there teaching this word in sincerity and in faith. Alright, to you, I say Shalom. I'd also like to give a sincere Shalom unto the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel, you sincere Akim and Aqua that watch our videos. Alright, the name of the Lord is Yahweh, who the ignorantly calls Yahweh or Jehovah. And his name means he exists. Or Yah mean he, Hawa mean to exist or to be. Alright, he's the existing one, the Ancient of Days, the Holy One of Israel. Alright, the name of his only begotten son is Yahweh Shai. Alright. Power that I will send a famine in the land. Not a famine of bread nor thirst for water, but of hearing of the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Okay? And they shall wander from sea to sea, from north to east. From north to east, okay? They shall run to and fro to seek the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua and shall not find it, okay? In that day, the fair virgins and young men faint for thirst, right? They're going to faint for thirst, which is what? They're hearing the water of this word because the scriptures liken the spirit and the word unto living waters. You know, in Ephesians, the 5th chapter, it talks about how you shall be baptized and washed by the water of this word. So the scripture is likened unto clean water, which is going to wash over you and rinse off that old man and rebirth you and bring upon a new man when you're baptized in the spirit of Yahweh Shai and washed by the water of the word. But because there's going to be a famine of the word, the young men and the fair virgins are going to faint for thirst because they're not going to be able to be replenished by this word in that time. These people are going to be running to and fro to seek the words of the Lord, but they can't. Okay, I thought I was going to have the precept there, but we're going to jump to Isaiah 24 and 11. Okay, there's a crying for wine in the streets, and if the wine is likened unto philosophies, okay, doctrine, okay, wisdom. You see, it's likened unto philosophy, doctrine, and wisdom. You know, there's a crying for knowledge in the streets because these people are desperately wanting to know what's going on, what's happening. Okay, why are these things happening? Why is this going on in the earth? You know, if God is all love and God is all merciful, and we're supposed to have a rapture before the 7-year tribulation period, then why is this going on? You know, people are going to be looking for answers, okay? But they aren't going to be able to find those answers because it's going to be the famine of the word. You know, people are going to be wondering why the dollar has crashed, why there are FEMA camps, why they got martial law in the streets, these foreign UN blue hats out here merciless to slaughtering anyone who goes against the image of the beast, you know, in the beast system, okay? But they're not going to be able to find that, and the land is going to be gone. There's no longer going to be called the land of the free and then the home of the brave, you know? You see? And the Lord is literally going to shut our mouth up, except he want us to speak, pursuant to Ezekiel, Salaki. I'm going to put 3 and 24. You see? And the Spirit entered into me and set me upon my feet and spake with me and said, go unto me, go shut thyself within thine house. But thou, O son of man, behold, they shall put bands upon thee, and shall bind thee with them, and shall not go out among them. And I will make thy tongue to cleave to the roof of thy mouth, that thou shalt be dumb, and shall not be to them a reprover, for they are a rebellious house. You see? A rebellious house, you know? Because the house of Israel only knows they are Sodom's children. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge, pursuant to Jeremiah 4:22. So this is why the famine of the word is going to come, and all these things are going to happen, okay? Because our people, they're lost. You see? Verse 27, but when I speak with thee, I will open thy mouth, and thou shalt say unto them, thus saith Adawan, Yahbashim Yahshai, he that heareth, let him hear, and he that forbeareth, let him forbear, for they are a rebellious house. You see? Our people don't listen, you know, pursuant to Isaiah 1:3. The ox doth knoweth his master, you know, but Israel doth not know. Our people doth not consider. You see? So now we're going to jump into the crashing of this dollar, okay? Because why in the heck would this be happening, okay? Zephaniah 1:10, and it shall come to pass that in that day, there saith Yahweh that there shall be the noise of the cry from the fish gate, and an howling from the second, and a great crashing from the hills. Okay, hold on, Salaki. Okay. There should be the noise of a cry from the fish gate, and an howling from the second, and a great crashing from the hills. How the inhabitants of Maktesh, for all the merchant people are cut down, all they that bear silver are cut off. You know, James the 5th chapter. How you rich men, you know, pursuant to the book, I believe it's Haggai 1:6. You know, that goes into you're working to fill your money in a bag full of holes, man. You see? Okay. You have Haggai 1:6, ye have so much, and bring in little, ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe you, but there is none warm. He that earneth wages to put it into a bag with holes, because we are still under the curses. You know, we are the borrower, not the lender. You know, we are the tail and not the head anymore. You know, we were once the most prestigious, most powerful nation, the most wisest people on earth. We are now downtrodden and brought down below due to the curse of Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, because we would not hearken and listen unto the word. So that's why we're here in captivity. You know, Baruch, I believe it's the 2nd or 3rd chapter, talks about are we yet this day in our captivity, you see? But the dollar is going to crash, and the dollar has had little to no value for a long time, and only backed by the strength of the American military. But now that is crumbling as well. I mean, the dollar is going to crash, it's going to give in, it's going to bring in what? The CBDC, which is going to bring in the MOTB, man. Because why else would the Cash App be messing up? Why else would they be talking about the Fed now and the dollar crashing and them bringing in that CHIP and then CBDC coming soon, man? Why else would Jim Crow Joe sign into office, Biden bucks, and all this other stuff, man? This is Revelation 13:16, and he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, you see? And that word there for mark is karagma, man. You got to go into the words, man. It's a stamp or an imprinted mark, man. Or the mark stamped on the forehead or the followers is the badge of the followers of the Antichrist. See, or Esau Edom, because he's against the Messiah. He's anti-Mashiach. You see, he's anti-Mashiach. You see, as we go to 1 John 2:18, you know, there are many antichrists. It means anyone who goes against Yahushua, anyone who does not believe on him, anyone who does not believe in. And to have understanding comes the number of the beast. First, number of a man, his number is 600, 6. All right, so with that, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles, elders, great millstone, with colleges truth. Next time I say shalom.